Man, what a beautiful day. Got my cat back here with me. I'm actually sitting still, which doesn't happen very often, not in Florida. The sun just keeps you moving. I'm fortunate to have nice weather. I know a lot of you are probably cold right now, but give you a little glimpse of the backyard. I work hard to try and keep things up, you know? Might not look like much, but I'm pretty simple. I'm easy to please, pretty independent. I don't require much in life, which I think is important. Materialism's boring. Anyway, me actually sitting still opens up the floodgates because that's when the thoughts start pouring in. But, I'm just thinking and pondering over this magnificence, this brilliance, everything that's gorgeous about today, and it just reminds me of something I wanted to share with you today, and it was the story of the book that changed my life. I don't know what it was about it, and I'll share it with you here in a minute, but it created this faith in me, this desire, this inner knowing and hope of what I wanted the future of mankind to be and what I wanted to be in it. And to be truthful with you, I really didn't think it was going to happen the way that it did. It seems like things are moving into this forefront very quickly. Everything seems to be highly organized and things are changing really fast. I feel like a divine intelligence is sort of enveloped in the drama and the dogmas of now, and all of a sudden people are starting to wake up at a rapid pace. I think my eyes just went whoop whoop. And I almost feel like a reawakening in myself. Some of the days I feel like I almost felt like 25 years ago when I went through this for the first time and kind of opened my soul up to the divine in my own way, and connected with it and realized that we are the all-encompassing conscious of all consciousness, or whatever crazy talk you want to say, and just seems to be the way that it is right now. And I think that we're all kind of becoming the way showers of those that are living in this fear right now, this drama, this misunderstanding of which way to go, and we're all just shouting out, offering our legends, our stories, our wisdom, our myths, whatever we have. And hopefully mine can help a little bit too. I was always a creative, somewhat odd teenager, smoked a lot of pot too, Any way you could get away from reality. I sort of was always interested in existentialism, I guess you could call it, or escapism, more like it. But I kind of lost a grasp of that after I graduated, because I moved out at an early age and I had to take care of myself, and I started a small business, and I was doing very well. I was putting money away, and I was very, very focused on how I could make a better future for myself. And I was interested in investing in real estate, and I had all this money saved. And then out of nowhere, I started talking to a girl again that I knew from high school, and she kind of helped me reinvent myself and come back into alignment with what my true beliefs were, what my soul mission was, and that was to be a creative person and express myself through art and poetry and writing. And I moved to New Jersey to hang out with her for a little while, and it didn't work out. And I moved back to my home state of Pennsylvania. And, I was crushed, but, it brought up those questions of, what's the purpose of life? What's my meaning? What exactly is it that I'm supposed to do here? Because I went from feeling somewhat successful to finding who I really was in my heart to not having any of those things work out at all. And the story of this book was just total synchronicity. And my mom was friends with this gentleman that, lived in the country down this dirt road. It was just this beautiful little cabin kind of set up in the woods, like a cottage. Had the little Buddha statues and all this greenery and gardens. And I don't exactly remember why I was there at the time with my mom at this dude's house, because I never met him before. But I'm sitting out there and I'm trying to meditate or whatever it was and ask these questions. And he approached me and we talked for a while. And he had just said that, what are you going through? And I expressed to him, this meaning of life, what's the purpose? What is God? All these questions. And he said, I used to be a curious wanderer like you. I have just the right thing for you. And he went into the house and he came back with this book. And the book was called The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield. If any of you have read it, maybe you'll understand the magic that it bestowed in me and how it made me feel. There's something miraculous about that book, and it was one part in a series. Got an airplane flying over my head right now. I wish it was a spaceship. I really do. I want to talk to all of you out there. Come on down here, let's hang out. So this book, I don't remember all the details, but it really made you see everything. It made you pay attention. It made you open your eyes and your mind. Sunset, sunrise, the luminosity, how things were a mirror image of how you reflect on life and how you see things and the beauty in everything. It just sort of brought it all together. And within the name prophecy, it talked about a future where we would all come together in a unity consciousness. We would grow and have this alternative life outside this 9-to-5 bullshit, where we would remember who we truly are deep within our heart. We would connect with the divine light. We would dance, celebrate, be everything that we are in our joy and our beauty. And like I said, I never lost that. I really, truly believe that we're evolving into a state where we can participate in that again and dissolve out of this unnecessary, habitual, routine-based living that isn't necessarily of an opportunity for us anymore. We have something new to design here, a new earth, a new future, a new purpose. I think that we can wake up every day and live abundantly within our own hearts. I think that we're a force of nature not to be reckoned with right now. And the dark knows that. They're scared. They're going off into the corners. They're hiding. And they know that we're about ready to take over. This is just my personal belief. And I think in the future I see technology being a part of that, but only AI for the right, genuine consciousness of what they are. I believe in free energy. I believe in a way in which we can go within and materialize that which is the best source of God within ourselves. Check out that book. It's a couple-part series. I'll throw it in the link. I'll throw it somewhere in this video, a picture of it. Let me know what you think. And I'd be really excited to know what book it is that changed your life, what helped you. I mean, I've read a lot of books, but that is the #1 book of spirituality I've ever read. That is really just coiled up inside of my heart and never left me go. It's been a blanket of love and compassion. I love everybody out there. Anybody who has actually been listening to me, I appreciate you so much. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for anybody who may hear this down the road. This is what it's all about, man. Sharing this moment right now. Embrace it. man, let's rock and roll and get this new future started now. Love and light. Tomorrow is today. Peace.